it's never solved wrong, cause you always in drama. It's alarming, it's alarming. Girl, I just need clarity. Can you just let me breathe? Oh, I don't wanna let you in, but it's too late now.
Hey guys, welcome back again to my channel. So today we are going to be making a simple crop shirt with a slit at the front with this fabric. You don't really need much. I just have 1 yard here. So if you're interested in this, please follow up and let's get started. So now to start with, first thing, you have to open the fabric up just the way you see me doing, and then you just try to arrange it and fold it into 2 equal parts. That will be enough for the bust, and have folded it into 2 now. So the bust I'm going to be making use of is 36, and this here will be enough, half of the bust. This is it. And for the length here, I'm going to be making use of the length 17 inches or 18 thereabout, and here now I have it to be 19 inches. So the next thing I'm going to do now is I'll just mark and then use my scissors to cut it out from the remaining excess. So guys, have cut it out now. So this is what we have. So this is one part now. I'll just have to measure, and you can see for the length here we have it to be 19, and then this is 9 inches times 2, which is 18, half of the bust, and this is basically all. So I'm going to be using this now to cut out another part. So guys, I cut out 2 pieces, one for the front and one for the back, and this is how we have them to look. I'll just have to use my chalk to mark the wrong side. So now I have done that, I'm just going to keep one part and then use the other one now to start cutting out the neckline. First of all, I will have to use my pin to hold it down. So now here is going to be the front part, and here on the neck width, I'm just going to go by 3 inches and mark it out, and on the neck depth here I'll mark 3.5 inches and just mark it out. So I'm going to use my free hand now to connect it to create a curve, just the way you see me doing. Haven't done that now. So for the shoulder here, the shoulder is going to be 50, and that is 7.5. So I'll just be cutting it out with 8 inches. And here for the armhole, I'm going to come down by 7 inches and just mark it. Now I'm going to connect it up. Haven't done that now. I'm just going to mark the midpoint, and that is 0.5, and then from that midpoint I'm going to come in by ½ inch, and this is it. So now I'm just going to create a curve with my free hand, just the way you see me doing. So guys, have we done that now? So for the shoulder here, I'm going to be coming down by 1 inch and then just give it a slant for the shoulder. So this is what we have now. So I'm just going to use my scissors now to cut it out. So guys, I've cut it out now. So this is what we have now. This is the front part. For the slit here, I'm going to be measuring it now, and I will be measuring 3 inches. I just mark it out. So I'm just going to use my scissors now to cut up to that part where I mark out. So guys, opening it up now, so this is how we have the front part to look. You can see the neck, and this is the slit at the front. So this is the part for the front part now. This is how we have it to look. I'll just have to place it aside. So guys, this other piece that I cut out earlier now is what I'll be using to cut out the back part. So now first here for the neck width here, I'll be measuring 3 inches, and for the neck depth I'll be measuring 1 inch. So now I'm just going to connect it, and having done that, now I'm going to use my scissors to cut it out. So guys, this is what we have now for the back part. So now I'm going to be placing this front part on it. So the shoulder to the shoulder, I'm just going to arrange it just the way you see me doing. And having done that now, so from the shoulder to the armhole, I'm going to be using this front pattern to cut it out for the back piece. So guys, this is it. I've cut it out, and this is how we have the back part to look like. You can see how we have it to look now. This is for the back part, and this is for the front piece. So now the next thing is for me to fold this into 2 and use them to cut out the facing for this front part and this front piece. So guys, I've cut out the facing, and this here is for this front piece here. So I'll just have to open it up and then check for the wrong at the right side. So now here being the right side now, so I'll be placing the facing here like this, the right side facing the right side, and then just take it over to the sewing machine just to stitch as you see me directly. And this is going to be for the back part now. So for the back piece here, so I'll just have to open it up and bring in the facing as well. I will have to place it here, the right side facing the right side, and then just stick it over to sew. So guys, this is what we have now. This is for the back piece. You can see how the neck is looking, and for the facing, I've fit the facing to it, and I've also gone ahead to use hemming gum to gum the facing to the back piece, and I did the same thing to the front part. So this is how we have the front piece to look like now. This is how it looks on the inside. So this is all we have now for this. So the next thing for me to do is for me to bring the back piece just the way you see me doing and placing the front part on it, the right side to the right side. So this is it now. I'll just have to take it over to stitch the shoulders down. So guys, I've done that. I've stitched the shoulder, and this is how we have it to look like now. This is how we have it to look, opening it up now. So this is how round the neck is. So that the next thing for me to do is for me to now bring the piece that I'll be using now to cut out the sleeve for this shirt. And to do that, I'll first of all have to measure the armhole round, and we have it to be 9.5 inches. So that is what I'll be making use of to cut out the sleeve. So now this piece here is what I'll be using to cut out the sleeve. I will have to trim it, and then having done that now, I'll be folding it into two. That will be enough for the sleeve. I've folded it into two now, so I'm going to be folding it into two again to make 4 fold. Now we have it to be in 4 fold, and for the length I'll make use of now like this. First of all, I will have to fold the down part in, and then just use my pin to hold it down. So guys, having done that now, the length I'm making use of is 8, but I'll be cutting it out with 9 inches. So now having done that, I'm going to mark it there, and then just measure this other part 9.5 inches that we measured earlier for the armhole, and then just mark it. So having done that now, from this part here, I'll first of all connect it. So now from this part, I'm going to be coming down by 4 inches, and this is it. So having done that now, from this part to this other part where I mark, I'll be connecting it to create the armhole. So having done that now, so this is what we have. So for the down part, the sleeve round is going to be 12 inches by the time I'm done, but I'll be cutting it out with 16 inches. So having marked everything out now, so I'll just use my scissors now to cut it out. So guys, this is it. I've cut out the sleeve, and this is how we have it to look like. I'll first of all have to mark the wrong side. So opening it up now, I'll first of all have to take the down part to the sewing machine just to fold in and sew. I'll do the same thing to this. So guys, having done that now, so these are the 2 sleeves we have, and I've also gone ahead to iron it, and this is how we have it to look like. So guys, having done that now, so I'll just have to bring the shirt itself and placing one part of the sleeve here. I'll take it over to sew, and I'll do the same thing to this. So guys, I've done that, and this is it. This is what we have now. You can see I've added the sleeve to it. It's a short sleeve, and this is how we have it to look like. So now this is how we have it to look on the back side. The next thing for me to do is for me to turn it over to the wrong side, and then make use of my measurement. I'll just have to take it over to sew. So now I'm going to be making use of the length 17 inches for this shirt, and then the bust 36, the round, the waist part 34 inches. So guys, once I'm done with that, I will have to fold the down part round. So guys, I've done that from the sleeve all the way to the down part, and this is how we have it to look like. So guys, I will just have to measure now, and we'll have it to be 70 inches for the length of this shirt, and the bust we have it to be 36, and the waist here we have it to be 34. So guys, this is it, and this is basically all about this video. I hope you find this video helpful to you. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.